Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of ShePlays Final Fantasy XIV with Kovu and Carbuncle. The last time we left off, we saved a man who had crashed his ship in Linza in the main scenario, and all of his parts were dangling all over the shoreline. So we went and picked it up for him, and he saved his hide, even though his owner, chief, whatever you want to call it, Captain, that's probably more fitting, was actually totally cool. He's like, well, if you just told me the truth, then everything would have been fine. Anyway, so I decided, I think it's time we had a bit of an upgrade. So we returned to the Arcanist Guild before continuing the main scenario, and we're going to talk to our guild master, because I want to unlock a brand new summon. You seem tired, Kovu. Are you sleeping properly? Well, not really, honestly, now that I think about it. One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Forcia Kilia has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Forcia will explain the situation. Oh, a requirement, eh? When has that ever been? Not there. I don't know. There's always a requirement. Everybody always wants something from me. Everybody's so needy. Me. Want. What? I have something for a change. I'm always helping everybody else. Hello, Kilia. You're so cute. I think I can forgive you. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated, Kovu. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of Limps and Lamence's ports are subject to inspection by Milvin's Gate Assessors. We went over this last time. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there's a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Well, of course I'm going to accept this duty. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry exceeds in defensive techniques. With such an ally at your command, the potential for injury in even the most brutal of battles can be significantly reduced. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress Thurbergen and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formulae. Or formula. Oh, well, this looks like it's going to be kind of easy. I guess all we have to do is talk to her, and then we get ourselves a new carbuncle. Oh my goodness, if I could even speak. Well, hopefully this won't be the end of the episode. I was actually planning on ending it right after I completed this, but I didn't think it was going to be that short. I forgot. You have agreed to accompany the Forcia, then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Think of this entity as a shield, and be sure to interpose it between you and your enemy should the inspection turn sour. Yay! I have a new carbuncle! Alright, so let's have a look at our new carbuncle. First, we're going to unlock our hotbar and move this over here with the other carbuncle. And then we're going to relock our hotbar and go ahead and resummon our Topaz Carbuncle that we have just acquired. And check this out. You can need to see the stones. Goodbye, Emerald Carbuncle, and hello, Topaz Carbuncle. It's a very pleasure to meet you while you're hiding in the Master's skirt. Look at you. You're so golden and delicious. You're just like a little treat. Alright, so the differences between the two carbuncles. First of all, if you are an Arcanist and you have the two carbuncles, you must learn the differences between them. So, the Topaz Carbuncle is a special carbuncle. Think of him as like a tank. So if you are soloing, it is usually ideal to use the Topaz Carbuncle. If you are in a party, it is usually ideal to use the Emerald Carbuncle because you don't want Topaz Carbuncle fighting for hate with your actual tank. The Topaz Carbuncle has a few abilities. We have Gouge, which delivers an attack of potency 70, and it increases its enmity. Now, what enmity is the collection of hate that the enemy has towards whoever has the highest enmity. Shining Topaz also increases enmity and delivers an attack potency of 70 to all nearby enemies. So it's an AoE. Think of it kind of like Flash, only actually doing some damage. Then we've got Curl, which decreases damage suffered by a pet by 20%. So it kind of increases Topaz's defense and he takes less damage from enemies. And then we have Storm, delivers an attack potency of 60, and it also stuns the enemy, which could be very useful. Alright, so we're going to continue on with our next Over the Rails and do that. Okay. Acting Guildmaster Thurberger. Yeah, I don't know. The mercenaries Geisfrin and Erthota are here to assist with the inspection. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Kilia during her more dangerous duties. Well met, Kovu. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Foreseer's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Aleport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to escort us to the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple, drawn-out skirmishes, lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem Hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. Keep those words in mind, Kovu. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Aleport. Very well. We will regroup and get ready to take on these armed sailors at Aleport. And just like that, I will see you guys at Aleport. And so we have finally arrived at Aleport, where Kilia and her loyal crew await us. Kilia! What is the next phase of our plan? Let us be at our task, Kovu. Pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Very well, let us go into Aleport here. I wonder, I don't know if I actually have been here before. Let's see if we've actually... Oh, we have not attuned ourselves to this crystal, so we gotta make sure that we do that. Can't be forgetting to attune ourselves to the Aetherite here. Now, what else do we have going on here? Over the Rails is down there. Let us go. Now, if I remember correctly, I did do this quest a very long time ago on my character Bandit, and it was rather difficult. At least it took me a couple tries to get it done. But since we have our Topaz Carbuncle here, hopefully things will go a lot more smoothly. You're with the folks from Melvin's Gate. I didn't actually get to read the rest of it, but hey, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead and take care of these shifty-eyed vagrants. And he's down! Alright, you guys thought you could get the jump on me and Carbuncle. You were sorely mistaken. Alright, now we just gotta wait for this to load. Alright, speak to me, man. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part in what comes next, though. Yeah, whatever, you better take off. And there's the boat waiting for us to jump aboard and get ahead with our plans. While this person is fishing upon the boat's entrance, I hope you catch a good one, Ayano Minami. Alrighty, are you guys ready for a battle of the century? If your level is above 19, you will be synced. Well, we're level 15, so haha. Deftly handled, Kovu. Once again, I reminded of our guildmaster. Thanks to your efficient response, we will be able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel in the bay. Asthota, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. Oh, look at how pretty it is with the stars. Could you imagine being out in the middle of the ocean on a starry, like clear, starry night? Oh my god. It's like in Pirates of the Caribbean when they were going to the underworld. That's so gorgeous. This game is just so gorgeous. Since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect, with a probability of 85%, that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behoove us to employ stratagem hardhead. Wait, this is the new stratagem. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that our suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Me and my featherhead, we will take on the world. I am Forcia Killia. By the authority of Melvin's Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment.
Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old door's all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You'll have to come back another day once we've fixed the hinge.
I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port of Limsa Laminsa is bound by law to submit to routine inspection.
The law, is it? Lads, I reckon our guests had themselves a little accident. Pitch 'em over the side.
Pitch him over the side, eh? Oh, we will get you, man. We've got this. Commence stratagem hardhead. Alright, now that we've got the crew taken care of... Oh, well, I was thinking that we would have the captain to fight. Maybe next time. A masterful display, Kovu. Now we can finally gain access to their cargo.
What have we here then? It's one of the witch admiral's lapdogs scampering about my ship. You're just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited.
No, it can't be.
Ha! Recognize me pretty face, did ya?
But you were caught. Exiled! Forcia, are you hurt? Can you stand? Stay back! You stay away from me! Forcia, please, calm down. What are your orders?
I've had enough of your whimpering, and I've certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson.
Kilia! Nafaka preserve us! She's fainted! We must withdraw! Kovu, quickly! Back to the boat! We'll carry the Forcia!
Aye, that's right. You sling on back to your mistress, you worthless curse.
Oh my, what a turn of events! Well, it looks like we've completed that quest, but things did not end exactly as one would have thought. The poor Kilia here has fainted. She must have had a brush encounter with this savvy sea folk already. Let's see. Or before. We'll take care of Kilia. You'd best return to the Arcanist Guild and report to Mr. Thurberger. Okay. Back to Limsa Lamensa! We must report. Finally back to the Arcanist Guild! Guildmaster! You must know of the events! It is good to see you well, Kovu. Geisfin sent word ahead of your travels. An unfortunate turn of events, but considering the infamous Black Heart you faced, you might have fared much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Dozmaga? Oh, he was exiled from Limsa Lamensa some years ago, but appears he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders. And once more he dares lay hand on the Forcia Kilia! The poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known Dozmaga was aboard the ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. The assessor may require some time to recover, for Kilia, that man, is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to salve the hurt to her mind. You are concerned, angry mayhap. Harness that energy and channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Alright, what shall I choose? Let's see here. So I don't really want the cotton cowl, because I don't want to cover my pert face. I might go for these hard leather boots. Quest complete! Hooray! Alrighty, well that does it for today's episode. And check it out, we just hit level 16. That is so awesome. Thank you guys for joining me. We shall see you guys on the next episode, and have a wonderful day. We'll see